Wow, what up, y'all? This your boy DJ Rooster back at it again. And for the most unique but correct sports and whatever takes, feel free to like, follow, subscribe, share to all your homies and all that good stuff. Y'all know what it is. Now, here we go. So, as a Pels fan, I haven't really watched too much of the OKC Thunder because the refs hate the Pelicans, so there's no point really like watching the Pels play against a team that the refs love. Like anytime we play New York, LA, or OKC, there's no point even watching the game because it's a guaranteed loss. The refs hate us, and any team like those three who get all the foul calls, we're gonna lose against. Spurs are the only team that gets a whole bunch of foul calls that we can actually beat because we match up well with them. But it took us a lot. Like I said, the refs, they tried everything they could to get a game to the Spurs last game. But, like, Zion and Messi bodied his ass. Body Wimby. So, matchup-wise. So, I don't really watch it. This is my first OKC game that I've seen this year and, like, in a while. And one thing I've noticed, you don't really notice how bad the officiating is until you actually like watch a full game. Watching the highlights is one thing, but like when you really watch the flow of the game and watch how the refs like control the flow of the game, like it's like night and day. Like some of the worst officiating, still not as bad as like the Lakers, like last year when they got LeBron and Luka. You know what I'm saying? Because they get all the foul calls. The Lakers is and like old school Heat and Cavs days. But like OKC, man, but not only is the officiating for them awful, OKC has the worst fan base like in all of sports that I've seen. And I'm big, me. I get on my fan base all the time. I'm big on holding fan bases accountable because fan bases are a big part of the success of a team, big part of the culture of a team. And I call out the Pels. You can go check my other videos. I say the Pelicans fans is some of the worst fans ever. Like we're supportive, but like worse in the fact that like we're passionately, uneducated about the sport of basketball. So we praised guys like C.J. McCollum, who's garbage, but then push Drew Holiday out of town. He still had like 10 more years left. Oh, get Drew out, trade Drew. Don't get me started on Pelicans fans. Don't even get me started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I get on fan bases, dog, and I'm just watching OKC, and they're awful. They're an awful fan base, but like I said, I don't even want to go so far as to say they're awful people, but like I've never seen this before. And normally the bad fan bases, the Knicks awful, Boston awful, Philly awful. They're like the worst three. So like they're like the gold standard for terrible fan bases. But OKC is a different kind of toxic. You know what I'm saying? They're a different kind of bad. Like it's hard to really explain it. The clip, the best way I can explain it, how trash they are in their very unique regard is the clip of the NBA official helping out OKC. Like SGA got fouled or some shit happened, and then there was like an option to what could have happened, and then the ref, of course, he went out of his way to give SGA, more free throws and like better and possession of the ball. Better, he got the best scenario. The fans still boo because they don't understand. Like they don't understand what's going on. OKC fans have like the lowest basketball IQ, bro. It's weird because you can tell when they decide to boo, how loud they decide to boo, how much energy. Like when they boo or why they boo and how they boo. You know what I'm saying? Like with SGA, no matter when they're right or wrong, they will always boo the other team and they will always like praise theirs, but not in like a yeah we got your back way, in like a toxic basketball way. Perfect example. SGA should have had 4 fouls at the end of the game. He went up, clearly fouled Herb. He went up, jumped into Herb like he always does, and smacked Herb in the face. Herb got called with a foul. We reviewed it. Replay clearly shows Herb was chilling and SGA jumped into him and smacked him in the face. So what the refs did, something I've never seen before. They upheld the penalty. against Herb. But for some reason, they gave SCA a technical instead of the foul like they should have. Like he smacked Herb. He should have got a personal foul, but they gave him a technical instead because he would have had 4 fouls. I've never seen something that wild in my life. Boy, they made up a rule just to help out SGA. But I was flabbergasted, and the broadcast team was flabbergasted. They asked the refs during halftime. Like, so they tried to get clarification on that because they never seen that before. The Pelicans broadcast team, they ignored the shit out and tell them to go sit down. Unprofessional, man. Then at the end with Lou Dort clearly pushed Fears first. Like, Fears didn't even touch the dude, you know what I'm saying? He like grabbed him, pushed him, and grabbed him again. And yet the fans were calling Fears soft. They call it, I'm like, they're saying Fears was a thug. They were cursing like Fears out. And I'm like, son, Fears was chilling there, not doing nothing. And Lou Dort was the one that attacked him just because he broke that stupid unwritten rule. Don't score when the game's over. That bullshit. He like, man, Lou Dort needs to get fined, suspended. Like what was that? But OKC fans are like, they still booed Fears. They booed the hell out of Herb, but he was like shooting his tech. It don't matter. Like, it's hard to explain it. Like, once again, just go watch the video with the referee helping out OKC, and OKC fans still booing him. That's really the best way I can like describe how low IQ the Oklahoma City fans are. Yeah, I'm a little salty, you know what I'm saying, because I lost. Man, Pelicans should have won that game big. Like, they really should have won that game big. And that might sound crazy, but if you watch the game, it's true. It's an undeniable truth if you actually watch the game. And also if you understand, like, the Pelicans and how trash the coaching is. If we start a center, start a center and a guard. We started 5 forwards, like again, yeah, no guard, no center. You know, that's why our offense was so garbage early. If we could have took advantage and put our best lineup on the floor, then we could have took advantage of OKC's slow start. Cause like our defense was great, but we couldn't score nothing. But like regardless, I'm going back to the fans. But you know me, like I said, I call out my Pels fans. I call out fan bases. I call out the fans. Because at the end of the day, it's just basketball. You know what I'm saying? It's healthy competition. I'm all about battle, competition. Because at the end of the day, it's just a game. You know? We get riled up. We get passionate. But, like, we don't need to dehumanize other people, you know, just for the sake of rooting for your team. You don't need to root for players injuring other players. You know what I'm saying? OKC fans, that's crazy. They be cheering when people get, like, injured and shit, man. But their dudes be pulling dudes' arms out of socket. They be cheering. But I can't stand Lou Dort. But Lou Dort's one of the dirtiest players. Him and Draymond got to go. He might be worse than Draymond, actually. Draymond a bit older, so he's a bit more crafty. Lou Dort is just kind of out there with his, like, with his just rough housery. But yeah, OKC fans like the worst. Like, I don't get it. It's like y'all need to watch basketball more, but like they just don't understand what's going on in the game. And they other fan bases, when they get their foul calls, they be like, yeah, we got we got it. But OKC fans like don't understand that their team gets a lot of calls. It's weird. Like, it's not that they're like ignoring it. They just don't understand it. That's weird as hell, but I hate that team. Like everybody on that team, what was that Jay Williams, that light-skinned dude? He has just that shit-eating grin. I just want to punch this dude in the face, bro. Like, and they cry so much. OKC players are a reflection of the fans. Like, the players cry so much. Like, son, y'all get all of the foul calls and y'all crying. It don't make no sense. So that's why I had to go into this, because, like I say, you know me, I don't really care that much about all this. But I had to make an observation and make a note, because it bothers me seeing people be ungrateful. Like, bro, like Kobe and them knew they would get fouls. Kobe told Gilbert Arenas, man, hey, look, how many fouls y'all got? I'm going to need all 6 of them things. Like, so Kobe was aware, superstar calls. But for some reason, OKC isn't aware of superstar calls. They can't just let, that's the thing, they can't just let something go. Like, They have to fight every single call. That's another thing about OKC fans and OKC like players. Like they bitch and moan to like the highest degree. It's never like just well whatever, bad call, move on. Even though they get all the calls, OKC fans and the players bitch, moan, and complain about every single call that doesn't go their way. All of them. This game went on so much longer than it needs to because of that. Like so, just play on. So just go. Somebody like crying. Especially that J Will dude, man. Man, the light skinned dude look like a like half black, half Asian. That's just kind of look. And with that big, his grin is so big, dog. Just something about his face, how he smiles, bro. Like it reminds me of Luca. Like Luca got that, that punchable face. Who's another one with a punchable face? What's the coach of the Lakers? The coach of the Lakers, JJ Redick, the punchable face. You know what I'm saying? And I like JJ in New Orleans, man. I liked him here, but he's got a punchable face. But anyway, I'm rambling. I said everything I need to say. You know what I'm saying? But OKC fans do better. Now we all know Pels fans. We are doing better. Because now they got there's a lot of good positive influences in the Pelicans community now. You got, I'm out here trying to educate and try to tell people that, it's just basketball. It's not that, it's not that serious. We got my boy Mel's in the Pels. Follow your channel, check him out. We got Pelican Skeletons, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't really posted as much. I know he's been busy. But we got a lot of new up and coming, like, Pelicans content creators who was like, showing the Pelicans fans what true basketball is. 'Cause that was the problem. Our content creators just weren't good. Like, what's that dude? I'm not gonna say that. No, I will. Fuck it. The Locked On Pelicans guy, Jake Madison, destroying our team. Like he with all this nonsense. We got to shoot more threes. Got to shoot more threes. Get rid of Valanciunas. Get rid of Brandon Ingram. Y'all said him and it was him and the Buku Media. Those two dudes pretty much destroyed Pelican sports for like years. So, like those not dudes, but those two like a podcast. The Buku Media was a bunch of dudes. Me and my brother, we call them the Haterade group, man. All they do is hate, bro. Son, all they do is hate. But now every time I see Buku Media, they're it's whole different people, which is good because like I said, they were trashed. But that's it. Be well, be merry, happy Mardi Gras. Well, I guess that's another reason I can say, look, man, this sports shit, like it's important in a moment, but it's important to realize we're all just humans at the end of the day. Look, we're gonna go out to the little parade. You hear me? I'm about to get turned up later, early. I'm about to go out early. I'm off the D. Well, kind of, because part of my work, and I'm a DJ and I'm promoting and all that. So part of me working is going out, and expanding my brand, connecting people, other people. That's part of my thing. You know what I'm saying? So, have a great rest of your day. It's your boy Rooster. Wake your ass up, because the Wallace never sleeps. You hear me?